Hello, my name is Cameron Nagel, and I'm the host of Starting Small. I want to talk about the topic of pursuing your passion with what you have and building a partnership to hold you accountable. One of the first things I'd like to mention is start where you're at. If you're 40 years old, if you're 20 years old, it doesn't matter. If you held off this goal or this dream for all these years and you're 40 years old now, say today, it doesn't matter. Start there. You're only going to hold yourself back if you keep waiting. Now, I do like to tell people in high school or going into college or in college that now is the perfect time to start, because if you do start young, you're only going to put yourself ahead. Now, this can go to a lot of things. If it's starting a company or starting a page or that passion to bake something and start selling those products, start with what you have and work your way up from there. Don't wait around. It is essential and it is needed that you do come prepared and you are prepared for what you want to accomplish, but also waiting does nothing for you but just drag you behind. One of my biggest pet peeves is to see young people have this dream that they want to reach, but they don't pursue it with everything they have because someone's judging them or they feel like they don't have the necessary equipment or experience. Well, the experience can mean something and you should start at a bottom level if you are unexperienced, but that doesn't mean you just don't start. So start where you're at and then the experience will come and the money will come and the necessary people and equipment will come later. A key factor towards this is you have to surround yourself with people that support your movement. If something's going wrong or someone's dragging you down that's withering you away from that, there's no point to be surrounded with that. You have to be surrounded with people that support what you're doing, believe in what you're doing, and can also see the outlook on what's going to come. On an experience side of things, I have a lot of freelance photographer friends that tell me when you start out, you are at a beginner level and you need to understand that you are at that level. And the people above you are above you for a reason. They have that previous experience in there. It takes time and experience to get to that level, which ultimately at the end can offer you more opportunities and money. So one of the things that they tell me and I've experienced myself is when you begin, offer your work for free. What this does is it brings more opportunities because of the offer price, which at the end can build up a portfolio, which builds your experience, which moves you up to that expert level or the pro level instead of the beginner level. So by doing this can eventually lead towards more money, more opportunities, more networking opportunities. And a graph that I like to share with this is at the beginning, you are offering your work for free or at a minimal cost because you are at that beginner level and you are learning as you grow. And in the middle of that kind of growing exponentially is the experience. If you are putting the work in and the time, that experience will grow. So in the middle of this is the experience. And at the end is higher pay or that big break, that big opportunity, or where you ultimately want to reach. So let's say pay at the end. So what this does is the free at the beginning, the experience, and that grows, and the pay is at the end. So say you are offering your work for free. Say you're a photographer. You're offering your work to artists and musicians for free at the beginning for concerts. And with that experience growing, you are building this portfolio to grow, which you can share to other venues or other concerts, say. And with that experience behind you, they'll be able to see what you have provided, and maybe that opportunity will come towards you that they want to hire you. And typically when you are at that level, people will see the work that you've put in before. They'll see that you are credible, your work is real, your work is good. They will offer you higher pay, and pretty much they will respect that you are a pro or you are at that expert level and you are not at the beginner level anymore. So tying off that is one of my last points I want to make that holds me accountable for many of the things that I do is building a partnership with either a company or a person to hold you accountable. What I mean by this is reach out to a company in your specific niche that has a product that you want to represent. And if that product can help you in your work, it shows to your audience that you are using their products, which is doing advertisement for them at a low cost. And in return, you are getting their products for free. What this does is it holds you accountable for what you have said you would do for the company and what they said they would provide you with, to make sure that what you are doing is getting done. On the other hand, have someone that you're close to or someone else who is in your niche support you through investments or accountability. What this does is it holds you accountable to reach your goal within the means that you have stated to them that you would do. If that's an investor investing money into your company or your brand, or if that's just a friend that's holding you accountable to say that you would get what you want to get done, it's important to have that to back you and to push you, to motivate you to get what you want to get done. I want to thank you for tuning into this video, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me at startingsmall@gmail.com. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.